Hey all, it's MG from the Eagle One development team. Today I want to teach you about infovisibilitybox. It's an amazing entity that doesn't get utilized often in custom maps. It's a dynamic visibility culling box, which can be used to hide objects and meshes at runtime and can be toggled on and off by Entity IO. It is used to improve FPS hugely by turning off or hiding areas that the player has yet to be in or already have gone past. Here is an example of it in one of Valve's official maps, Tank Yard. On the left is the player's point of view, while on the right is the part of the level the player is about to enter and about to be turned back on. The trigger for the area is about where the health station is. As the player moves through the corridor, we can see on the right that the area on the map is switched back on. And when the player walks back into the same corridor to walk in the opposite direction, that part of the map is then switched off. Let's go about creating it now. Go to your Entities tab by hitting the light bulb on your left hand side or by pressing Shift and E. Search for info_visibility_box and place it in your map. Go ahead and give it a name. Go into your Select tool or Shift and S to see the arrows. Make sure that your whole mesh and objects are within inside the volume. Even if a tiny bit of mesh is left outside of the box, it will not turn off that area. Create a trigger by making a block and hitting Shift and T. Make it a trigger multiple. Go to its Outputs tab and hit Add on Trigger, your fizzbox name, Disable. Compile your map again and you should see that your map in front of you doesn't show up. However, when you walk into the trigger, the level shows up. If you have an info visibility box at the start of your map with the master info player start, make sure you click Start Disabled in the properties and then enable the box further down your map. Now we want to turn off the part of the level when the player walks away, just like in the video. Copy and paste the trigger we just made, or by holding Shift and drag from the arrow. Go into its outputs of the trigger you just created and set your fizzbox to enable. Although it will hide most things, lights and volumetric fog are not affected by info visibility box and will still display. Physics will also not be culled as you can still stand on invisible areas. In the object properties of the info visibility box, you can select which mode to choose. For inside mode, any objects fully inside the box will be hidden. If outside is selected, all active visibility boxes are considered, and objects not intersecting any visibility boxes will be hidden. It's best to use these just before the player turns the corner, so they don't see that part of the level come into view. It's also really good for small rooms that have lots of props in them, like Russell's hideout area. If you like more tutorials on specific entities you're not too sure about, let me know in the comments and I will do a video about them. Thanks, and I will see you next time.